Yo, what's good, YouTube? Today we're gonna be reacting to Woman Laughs After Burning Cashier Alive. Let's pray before we get into it. Lord Jesus, keep our souls safe. Don't let any demons attach to us. Amen. Alright, let's get into it, y'all. Like the vid. Alright, come on.
Did she say anything to you?
No, she just poured me.
Are you burned too?
Set it on fire.
That's when the first burns. I'm seeing her whole right arm sloughing off, her face is sloughing.
Oh my gosh. She was still able to talk.
Damn, so the dead?
I'd say she has less than a 2% chance.
Her brain vessel won?
What? Oh yeah, bitch, you're stupid as fuck.
Or what?
Take her to jail. What? She dumb as hell. Take her ass to jail.
You sure about that? Because I think so. That's a little God damn it!
So if she dies, then that charge will upgrade to premeditated murder.
Yes, sir. I don't think she's gonna wake up.
The fuck? I mean, obviously she meant to kill her, but bro, what be wrong with people?
March 30th, 2022 was a day like any other for the employees at a Circle K gas station in Pensacola, Florida. That is, until a customer doused one of the cashiers in gasoline and then set her ablaze.
Bro.
The investigators were left struggling to understand what could have driven the perpetrator to do such a horrible thing. What they uncovered along the way was nearly impossible to fathom. The majority of the following footage has never been seen before. The Escambia County Sheriff's Department first learned of the gruesome assault when they received this distressing 911 call from a nearby Circle K gas station.
Okay, do you need police, fire, or ambulance?
We need both police and fire. This lady just said somebody on fire at the store.
Is she still on fire?
Yes.
I need you to go and tell her to stop running, drop to the ground, cover her face, and roll around.
What the hell? That girl is crazy. She just... Is it...
Is she still on fire?
Yeah. What? Oh, no, okay. Yeah, she's still on fire.
Okay. Tell her to stop around. On the ground. If you have any water available, douse her immediately. Where all is she burned?
Can I see? She's burned on her face, her arms, from her waist up. She's burned. Her skin is
man.
Everything,
burned.
both
It's just
arms.
like,
Yeah.
Okay.
it's just bad, bro. Like,
Okay.
Her arms, her face,
Like-
her neck.
Okay.
all because of somebody else's problems. Somebody else decided to come in there and do that to her. Like, all because they
A
ain't
second
okay in the head. She
911
got
call
a
came in
life-changing injuries if she lived.
just moments later, and once again, the background noise was spine-chilling.
Damn.
Seeing the carnage in person, though, was so much worse.
I bet, bro. I wouldn't.
Hey, where the girl that set
Cops be having a. Bro, they gotta see the craziest stuff, bro.
on fire go?
She gone. She just left.
Yes, that she is going to have to go to the hospital, sir.
Oh. Damn, EMS come in. It's going to be a trauma alert.
A quick-thinking customer doused the victim, Joey Helmick, with a bucket of mop water. The police would speak with the man, but first they had to deal with the horror still unfolding at the scene. Shockingly, even the victim's understanding of what had happened was extremely limited.
Hey, did she say anything to you?
No, she just poured me.
Are you burned too?
Set it on fire. I didn't even do anything. I just walked in the store.
Baby, how old is she?
I'm 37.
How old do you think the girl that burnt you?
Oh, I don't know.
Approximately 1/3 of Joey's body was covered in second and third-degree burns.
Damn.
Even with the doctor's best efforts, her condition rapidly worsened. She was placed into a medically induced coma and needed life support to survive. In a last-ditch effort to save her life, Joey was airlifted to a specialized burn center in Alabama. Back in Pensacola, it was the police's top priority to track down the perpetrator and detain them before they could cause further harm.
Did anybody see where she went? In a car?
Luckily, the witness was able to give an incredibly detailed physical description of the suspect. He said the police needed to be on the lookout for an African-American woman in her late 20s or early 30s wearing a black sweatsuit with yellow zipper detail.
Man, bro, got her exact description around her age, what she was wearing, a perfect description, bro. No cap.
Her toenails, he said, were painted with blue glitter polish.
Yep.
The description was broadcast to all the units on scene, and it wouldn't be long before the police caught up with the person responsible for this heinous crime.
Give her ass fucking life times fucking 10, nigga. For burning somebody alive, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. Alright, she has a black hoodie that we just found in the trash can. Smells like gas. So we're on the right track.
While the foot chase continued, other officers circled the neighborhood in vehicles. One noticed a woman perfectly matching the offender's description heading up a driveway.
I want to talk to this young lady for a minute. Hey, you give me a video on your phone?
Alright, northbound.
No.
Go ahead, sit down there and go talk to him real quick.
Did I do something wrong? Yo, people be tripping, bro. People really be tripping. I ain't gonna cap. Mind y'all, I'm not gonna be like, I'm trying to be more talkative in my videos.
Within another
Mind y'all, I'm trying to be more talkative in my videos. I'm trying to get more comfortable with my camera on. When I turn the camera on, I don't know, I be stopped talking. But I'm finna be myself more in my reactions just so y'all can get to know me more, you feel me? Like, you feel me?
5 minutes, the police dog tracked the scent of gasoline to the same location.
But you know, we starting this journey together. I'm getting to know y'all getting to know me. If y'all interact with me, you feel me? I'm gonna keep interacting with y'all, man.
Oh, that's okay. Hello, so how are you? Yeah, that's her. Put her in the car. That's the
Yep,
exact
get her ass
description.
out of here.
Down to the toenails.
Get her ass up out of here.
Ain't nobody talking to you right now. We'll talk to you in just a minute, okay?
Thank you.
With
Thank
the
you.
suspect in custody,
Who said I got blue toenails? Bitch, shut up. You're done.
the officers couldn't help but dwell on the disturbing things they'd seen at the gas station.
That's one of the worst burns I've seen. Her whole right arm sloughing off, her face sloughing off.
The horror, however, seemed to be lost on the suspect. When she was alone in the back of the police car, it quickly became obvious that something wasn't quite right.
Miss, can you look out for some people? Some people, please, all these guys. I have a long way to go. I gotta go to prison. Let me get my public defender. Did I do it? Nope. He catch me? Everybody know I go to jail. Don't worry about it. Did I do it? I don't know. Did you see me? See me? See me? I'm real. I'm real.
It's just like I said, other people's mental problems, other people's issues, bro. Sadly, bro, people be having to get the other end of that, and bro, it just be fucked up.
They ain't gonna take it. Yeah,
Prayers to her, bro. Getting burnt alive is crazy. Getting burnt alive is crazy. At work is crazy.
Double the back on some like bus. Put the shit in the outs for us. Money make me too, right? Money make me stupid.
Believe it or not, this was nothing compared to some of her later behavior, which would pose a significant barrier to understanding the crime. Before departing the scene, the police also spoke to the elderly owner of the home where the suspect was apprehended. She was a friend of the suspect's family.
She said something to you about a gas can?
That's something right about the gas can. I ain't worried about it.
Well, we might be worried about the gas can. Where would it have been at?
She had it when she left me. She said she's going to get some gas. I said, for what? She said, I got a phobia. I got to put gas in. Well, I didn't question it, but that's what I was talking to her about when she got. I said, what'd you do with my gas can? Throw it away?
How long was she gone before she came back?
Just a few minutes.
More of what the homeowner had to say would become relevant once the police began to untangle the complex details.
So she went to walk up there, get gas, walked inside the store, poured it right on the girl, burned her, and went home. Like, bro,
led
what?
to the horrific events at Circle K.
Like,
Getting
what?
the story directly from the suspect, however, would not prove to be as easy, and the detectives involved in the case would likely remember it as one of the craziest interrogations they'd ever conducted.
bitch over there sleeping. I wish she could say when she get up. Figure to look at her stupid. She brought my baby piece of my baby. She's like, what's going on? They're not too shit serious. I seen it by all flames. You can't disrespect. Don't tell me something that a black person already know. And a black person will never say, and tell, and a lot of people lawsuits. You disrespect me. I was already mad. It was for 2 goddamn white people in there, and for me to jump on the couch and take the cash. You still mind though. You can't.
What be wrong with people in the head, bro? Like, bro, makes no sense.
This is what happened. You gave me that shit. I didn't say that I walk up. You said something. The man said, "You gonna monkey." Excuse my name. You came standing there looking like a monkey.
Sitting here talking to herself, the investigator ain't even in there asking her no questions.
You just call to recommend you this lady me. She gave me some gas. Yeah, well, she gonna have to come back to see her, damn. The money make the real skin, the money with the girls scream, the real sent to the
The reason Betty was behaving this way would have to be determined sooner rather than later. What police learned would have a huge effect on the case, particularly when it came to the question of motive.
What's up, baby?
Yes, sir,
How you doing, ma'am?
You
need something to drink?
Yes, please.
You want some water or something, or what?
Can I have like some juice or soda, please?
What kind of soda you want?
Please, sir.
I mean, we got Coke products. Coke, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew.
I'll take Dr. Pepper, please, sir.
Dr. Pepper.
Oh, Dr. Pepper.
Yes, sir.
We have something in common. Love me some Dr. Pepper. What's your name, sweetie?
Sir, my name is Betty Jean McFadden.
Betty?
Betty Jean McFadden, sir.
Is it okay if I call you Betty?
Yes, that's fine, sir. That's my first name.
Awesome.
Eh.
Betty Jean.
Yes, sir.
It's a pretty name.
Thank you, sir.
Where do you stay at?
I'm homeless.
Though Betty had been picked up at a house, she clarified that she did not live there. The homeowner said that in the past, Betty and her family members had stayed with her, but that was no longer the case. This was a great start to ironing out what had happened at the gas station that day. But then, Betty's story took a sharp turn off topic.
Well, sir, I want to make a little complaint. I've been homeless, and I was on the streets. I tried to go get some heroin, and I couldn't make it. But, I'm trying to find out who the guy was.
Look at what I got.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Here you go.
I'm not blaming my mama for that, because I don't know what she would do. But...
Despite the brief interruption, Betty launched right back into her story. Unfortunately, it didn't make any more sense than when she started, leaving the police struggling to understand Betty's mental state.
Oh, that was about 2 years ago?
Yes,
Okay, good deal. So do you know what year it is now?
We should be in 2022.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, do you happen to know who the president is right now?
Biden? Why are you asking me these questions? Am I in trouble?
Well, we're going to talk about that.
Okay, sir. I'm explaining to you, listen, I'm black, so you need to listen to me because it's a complaint. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I'm in here, so don't get an attitude with me, okay? Listen.
Hey, look, I'm here to listen to you, and I want to hear everything you got to say, okay?
So just ask me questions. What's going on? I don't know.
At this point, the detectives made Betty aware of her Miranda rights, and she confirmed that she was willing to keep talking with them without a lawyer present.
But she was literally like, oh, get my public defender ready in the car. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's what mental issues. There's definitely a mental gap there. But she's conscious enough to know what she did, and she literally like going in and out of.
It was the beginning of a
wild
I
did that
ride.
shit. Oh,
I'm
I
so
didn't do
upset
nothing.
right now.
I understand. Hey, look, I'm just trying to get to know you because you and I have never met each other before.
What's going on here?
So all I want to do is...
My hair, sir?
We'll talk about that, but I want to get to know you a little bit.
What's that paper?
That's your rights.
In order for a suspect to waive their Miranda rights, they must show that they understand those rights, have decided intelligently not to invoke them, and have not been coerced into continuing to talk with police. The fact that Betty almost immediately demanded to know what the paper she just signed was isn't a great indication that she understood her rights.
Can you kind of tell me what you did today? Start from when you woke up until right here with us meeting.
Sir, I kind of did something that I don't know what I did. What's the next question?
Okay. So you said that you did something today because something upset you. So tell me about that.
Somebody came to me, right? Courtney came to me, said something to me, but it wasn't intended for her. I was going there to do something to try to be a criminal, which I am.
Okay. Where's there? You said you were going there.
I went to the store, so I mind my business. I just wanted to go get me soda, but I mean, I'm not gonna keep telling you. Just tell me what's going on. I'm not telling you what else.
Well, why do you think you're in here?
I mean, I know I did it. I did it.
Okay, well, what did you do?
I mean, I went in the store and did a criminal act.
And that's what I'm saying. What was that criminal act?
I'm not telling you.
Though Betty was currently reluctant, her story would come out in due course. As it turned out, she was hiding more than anyone expected.
Okay. So did you go to the Circle K today? Was that one of the stores you went to?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you get some gas?
It's not funny, sir. Listen. The woman that worked here.
Just from what we saw already, you can't have no sympathy in this bitch because it's like you can't feel sorry for her because she just burned somebody alive. For one, two, she was laughing, bro. We gonna see. We gonna see right now.
She came to me. I had to get take my gas. I lied 74 with this.
It's just irritating me watching videos like this, but you gotta see these type of people in the world just to know they out there, bro.
They ain't burnt alive
For no reason,
When police
just doing
pulled
shit.
the security footage from the Circle K, they were able to see Betty outside the gas station. Interestingly, the accusations Betty made next did not appear to line up with what can be seen in the footage.
She had to walk into the store, and she's like, I'm trying to get some gas, but listen, I was going in the store, burned, because I was mad, because somebody told me I was going to say, listen, somebody told me that they went with my man.
So somebody told you the girls in the store were going to whip you?
Listen, the next time I'm going to do, you say you're going to fight me, I'm going to stab you against the busher in the eye. Listen, if I cut the busher right here, her eye got to come out, right? Think of what eye.
That's possible, yeah.
Bro.
Iwu reached out to Betty directly for an exclusive comment, and she stated that on the day of the attack, she, quote, politely lost her mind.
So anyway, you said you burnt that. So.
Listen, the two white people and it's still gonna burn. I tried when I seen the glass up, I was trying to go jump and get out the register. Do they have the keys on them when you go in?
It depends. Every store's different. Every store works different. I don't know if they do. So just because again we kind of switched there,
Okay,
so I just want to check. So you were trying to get the money, and
listen, that was my first attempt. Until she said she to me, she was like, what the say? She gonna come up to me, man. Listen, it's not for her. If I did something to her, I got a witness. And I apologize. I know what's going on. She said, listen, I had something to do. It's not intended for her. I was gonna burn a black. She around here looking stupid. I was like, damn, yo, I had to do this.
So did you decide to throw the gas on a woman because she was white? Is that
No,
what?
sir.
That didn't matter.
No, sir.
As the investigation progressed, Betty's allegations against the clerk would be disproven again and again.
So the goal
That
was
definitely
get the
was
burned
why.
up, get the money.
Yeah.
How come you didn't take the money this time? Because you didn't go back and get the money.
I could, but it's too quick. I wasn't thinking. I tried to get the money. The money still gotta be mine, though, sir. I'm not stupid.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
No, sir.
Ever
But I've
thought?
been in trouble.
What have you been in trouble?
Aggravated assault.
Okay.
Right, fight.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. I be always getting in trouble.
Okay. Did you do any crack today or any other drugs?
No, sir.
Just a few moments earlier, Betty had said something very different about her drug use.
I did a little crack with her. Try my business. I'm still focused on doing it. So, and if I
Bro, I'll be noticing in these videos, because mind you, I did like 30 reaction videos, but my OBS settings were weird. Like the audio, like you check my first video I posted on my page, my first reaction video, my audio was messed up. And then it started getting fixed after that because I realized. But I did like 30 reaction videos and I couldn't post them because they were messed up. The audio was messed up. So I see a lot of people like this that they be doing heroin or crack and then they be gaining like alter egos and then they start doing this shit. So keep your ass off them drugs, nigga.
Okay.
Another of Betty's quick comments also led the police to crucial information.
I just got out of jail. It seemed kind of January 11th. I've only been on for 2 months.
There was more to this part of the story than Betty initially led on. Betty had been arrested multiple times in the past by the Escambia County Sheriff's Department, once while completely and inexplicably nude. However, one arrest in particular stood out, as it indicated what could be a concerning pattern Back in June 2019, Betty was arrested for throwing a rock at a convenience store clerk who asked her to leave. When the
Yo, lock her ass up now. Like, no more, like, bro, y'all see her history. Y'all see how she's acting. Like, y'all know she did it. Like, bro.
police arrived,
I know they be trying
Betty
to gain as
scratched
much.
and
I know they be trying to gain as much evidence as they can, but nah, bro, keep it pushing.
bit an officer while they attempted to place her under arrest. While there's no footage of the arrest itself, Betty's behavior in the police car was dishearteningly familiar.
I don't collect your rocks, evidence.
You don't got no watch you. Come on, man. Don't tell me. Get the big boom.
You're the one that said.
Hold up. See, can I get
Yeah,
up?
it's the drugs.
This guy.
It's the drugs.
I want to. They're going to take me anyway. Okay, I'm out. Hold up. Shut up. You're not getting any, but you're not going to get any more. And if you choose to stick in, I'm going to keep scratching you.
According to Escambia County Sheriff's Department reports, Betty's mother did not believe her daughter should have been released from jail due to her continuing issues.
So if her own mother said these things, what was the jail thinking letting her up out of there? Ever.
As the interrogation continued, the full extent of those issues would be brought to light.
Like,
And I
they
guess
be
that's what I'm
needing
trying to
jail,
understand.
like that's they rehab.
Is when you
Man, they be doing
decided
fucked up
that
shit.
you were going to go in the
Take
store
your
and
ass to
burn her.
jail. Sit there.
That's what I'm trying to understand.
Play around with them motherfuckers in jail, they're gonna kill your ass. They already in there.
She said something to me. And director told her when she said something to me.
Okay, what? And that's what I'm trying to find out. What'd she say?
Listen, I had the gas tank in my hand, okay? She came to me just suggesting trying to be rude. She's supposed to go in the store, mind her business and work. She just walked in, go in the store.
The security captured some of what Betty described, but not all. She was out front with a gas can, but the only person seen interacting with her was a fellow customer. Clearly, there was more going on than what met the eye, and the footage would reveal a chilling series of events.
I asked somebody I didn't have no money. I asked for somebody for some money. They gave me some money. She came and got out the car. You know, I got the damn, what is it called? The gas tank?
Gas can?
I got the gas can. I've been asking for a gas can. Nobody want to get me one.
That's right, Betty didn't even pay for the gas used in the vicious attack. More security footage showed Betty walking into Circle K with the woman she spoke to outside. The two waited in line together, and according to the police report and receipt on file, the woman paid for Betty's gas. Just one day later, the woman who paid for the gas posted on her Facebook, "I gave this MF $5 for gas, and this was..."
Oh no. I gave this motherfucker $5 for gas, and this what she used it for? I'm mad as fuck at 3 o'clock in the morning, boy.
She used it for. Another thing of note on the security footage was the fact that Betty never approached the checkout counter or appeared to speak to Joey directly. After waking from her coma, Joey was able to talk to the police and tell them her side of the horrific story.
When's the first time that you remember seeing her?
Just after I put my food down and turned around, and she was in line like she was going to buy something.
She was fiddling around with a gas can. What exactly was she doing?
Kind of looked like she was opening it, but I didn't know if it had anything in it. I thought she was maybe trying to buy some gas.
Even though she was able to give this brief statement, Joey's survival was far from guaranteed. The security footage showed that once the gas was paid for, Betty exited the store and filled the gas can, her terrible plan now in motion. When she returned to the store with the full can, no one recognized the impending danger.
I don't know what's going on, but she got it.
Okay.
I went in there, on school day, throw the gas on her. She threw me. I threw the grass on her. She ran back there. I had matches in my jacket.
Okay.
Ripped the match. Threw it on her.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how people burn. I ain't giving.
So you didn't care whether they burned or not?
No. I seen her burn on fire. Shit,
Okay.
flames going everywhere. I just walk at the store.
Joey also
What the fuck?
couldn't add any more context to the senseless attack.
And you said she poured gas on you, it got in your eye. Did she say anything to you?
Nobody said anything to anybody. I looked up in the doorway to, to come in the office, and all I seen was a match, and she just stood on me.
Betty's own recollection failed to account for the true horror of the attack. but the security footage would reveal the full extent of the senseless and terrifying act. Currently, though, the focus remained on Betty's version of events.
She just pissed me off. I got mad. I mad. He said it to her.
And once you're mad, there's no going back, right?
Yeah, but she still got to attitude when she said it to me.
I got you.
Yeah.
So it was less about what she said and more about how she said it?
Everything she said. Listen, it wasn't even about no color, man. I don't see color like that.
All good. And the only reason I bring it up, you brought it up. So I'm just trying to make sure I got my head wrapped around it, okay? Because again, I want to understand what you have to say.
Even after speaking with Joey, the source of Betty's rage remained a mystery.
Had you ever seen her in the store before that you recall?
Never.
And so you don't recall having any interaction with her that day or at any other time?
No.
Earlier in the conversation with Betty, however, the police had learned a critical detail about her suspected hallucinations, which could have massive implications for her motivation.
And you said, I heard you say that you have schizophrenia. When were you diagnosed with that?
2010.
So what does the schizophrenia cause? What is that, how does that work for you?
They just say that I'm hearing voices and saying things, but when I get upset, nobody can calm me down. Like if a person is thinking I'm going to do something wrong, I probably still going to go ahead and do it.
Okay.
And it's like, provocation. Does that make sense, sir?
So,
this is what they diagnosed me with. I don't have nothing to do with that, okay?
And that's my point, is that, do you believe that you have this? Or do you think it's just kind of... Okay, so you don't believe you have it?
No, sir.
So is that...
She be talking to herself. She be saying they, and they made me do it, and I was talking to her, and I was doing crack with her, and no, those are your alter egos in your head, bitch. Like, come on, bro.
Somebody telling you hear voices?
You're schizophrenic as
Sir, I don't know. Listen, don't ask me this again, okay?
Okay, no problem.
While this provided some context, a medical diagnosis didn't even come close to excusing Betty's dreadful attack on Joey. What Betty admitted
that ain't no
next
excuse.
highlighted her spine-chilling intent.
That ain't
You
no
wanted her to burn.
excuse.
Is she dead?
She probably is gonna be.
Damn, that's up.
Well, I thought that was your point, though. I thought that's what you wanted to do.
Listen, I don't give, the flame's going. I never burned somebody before.
I got you.
The flame's going. I'm pretty sure she is gonna be dead, but I don't know how bad she burned in there. They were running there trying to help her.
Sure.
I walk out the side and give her.
Yeah. So much so you forgot to take the money that you had planned.
I wouldn't have made it. I tried to have to run back and try to fight the black. And
It just wasn't worth your time?
I didn't have time to gas that up. And
where'd you go from there?
I went to the park to sit down.
What'd you do after that?
Nothing. The cops came to get one.
This wasn't exactly true. The police collected security footage from multiple businesses along the path they suspected Betty took after leaving Circle K. Lo and behold, Betty popped up on the CCTV recording from another gas station and convenience store called Lucky 7. Based on both the timestamps and the fact that Betty was no longer wearing her sweatshirt, the police knew that this had taken place after the attack. Apparently, she had decided to run a quick errand while fleeing the crime scene. Curious about what Betty had bought right after setting Joey on fire, officers retrieved the...
Bitch, you could have went to the first gas station, just got your fucking shit that you needed, and walked your little fat ass back home.
contents of the Lucky 7 bag from the house where Betty was arrested.
I don't know what to do, because you'd be surprised at young people.
Is another fireball?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the same one that's out there that she had in her hand.
What is that?
It's a little alcoholic shot.
Another remaining issue was that of the borrowed gas can. When asked, Betty was adamant that the elderly woman had no idea what she was up to when she asked to use it.
They don't have nothing to do. Hold on. They don't have nothing to do. This is all on me.
Okay.
Don't put them in it because they going to tell you they ain't do.
This aligned with what police heard from the homeowner herself.
I heard all the sirens and things, but I don't know what happened. I hope she didn't hurt nobody.
Well, she did.
Pulled gas on.
She hurt somebody pretty good.
During the interrogation, the police continued to try to understand the role Betty's mental illness
I
played.
love old people. They be having just a good, genuine heart, even when you do something. If they don't see no wrong in you, they don't see no wrong in you.
In the horrendous crime. Perhaps as a result, things would become even more intense. Betty made it clear that she was not pleased that she had to take medication due to side effects like weight gain. However, she also said that in order to receive money from the state, she had to take her prescription as ordered. Whether she was actually complying with this order was impossible to say.
So what happens if you don't take your medication?
I could take it. Or, what you mean?
So do you feel different when you don't take your medication?
No, sometimes. Okay, well, I don't believe I need the medication, but that's my illness, so I don't have a choice.
And you took your medicine this morning or no?
No, sir, I didn't.
You didn't? When's the last time you took your medicine?
The night before.
Okay, so last night. Is that when you normally take it at night?
Yes, sir.
When all this was going on, were you like seeing things or hearing things?
Hell no, man.
So as far as you're concerned, your mind was on what you were doing.
Yes, sir.
So far, the conversation was progressing well. So the drastic turn it took next was completely unexpected.
Sir, what do you think the Social Security office is gonna do?
I don't know. I mean, obviously it's kind of serious,
Yes,
Betty.
Sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, you understand. I mean, obviously, you know, taking the life of another human being is pretty serious, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, there's no BSing about that, right? I mean, clearly, you know, we got a problem here.
Yes, sir.
I mean, and that's why we're talking. It's because of what happened.
Well, if she thinks she gonna die, she thinks she gonna punch me, I kill her too.
No, bro.
I just told that to put the gas on it and blame, but I didn't get there fast enough, so I don't know. Maybe she got to wait for somebody else.
Okay.
That why that she gonna die too.
Okay.
So you know they told that to say you for me, I'm gonna take the turn, so just take your head off. I won't give a
Take her ass. Take her ass straight to the jail, nigga.
Take the chain, so just say.
Oh, but come here. You're the right to remain silent. Yep. All that.
Okay. I would have put on black, whatever, just wrong with the chain, so just take the off the. Leave me the alone. I didn't get
straight to the jail. Straight to the jail.
We'll be back. You just street.
Literally, bro. You start wigging out, I'm out, nigga. You start wigging out, I'm gone.
We're okay. We'll be back with you.
Come on now.
Listen, I don't know. I know I'm not getting out of it. Probably life. Probably.
Oh, I don't know, man. That's not for me to figure out.
Damn, so dead?
She's not dead yet, but it ain't looking real good.
Okay, sir.
I mean, she was burned pretty badly. I mean, she's pretty serious. So, I mean, usually when somebody's burned that bad, they usually don't survive. So they had to take her out of state to try to treat her because she's burned so badly.
Is it like black spots or something? Oh, you don't know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, she's not even recognizable right now. So.
Okay. Okay, sir.
I mean, that was your goal, right, though? So, I mean, you did what you set up to do.
Yes, sir.
A man in line behind Betty at Circle K had heroically attempted to rescue Joey. His recollection of the attack was bone-chilling.
And so I'm hearing this screaming, so I go back there, and the girls from the waist up is on fire.
And what do you do at that point?
Well, first thing I'm looking, all right, what can I do to help put it out? Well, thankfully, big mop bucket full of dirty water. I picked it up and doused her with it. We got all the flame out.
Thankfully, the man himself wasn't injured. However, he wasn't the only person who intervened, and another bystander wasn't so lucky. Joey's co-worker, who we will refer to by the pseudonym Veronica, was in the back room when Joey ran in on fire. Veronica tried to extinguish Joey, but in the process, found herself also on fire. Betty's eventual reaction to finding out that she'd accidentally harmed someone else would drastically contrast her attitude towards knowing that Joey was fighting for her life. First, though, Betty made yet another chilling comment moments after the detective stepped out of the room.
I don't think she don't wake up.
Get her out of here.
While the detectives regrouped, crime scene tech spent a few minutes taking photographs of Betty, swabbing her hands and collecting a DNA sample. They also had her changing
You dirty monkey, fat pig, scallywag, bitch.
into different clothes, as hers would be taken as evidence. Then Betty was left to wait. It didn't take long before she resumed her conversation with what appeared to be a hallucination. What followed was absolutely mind-boggling.
I might cry. I'm playing around. I'm too young for this. I'm not ready to do like.
Well, you about to.
I never been the same since I was a kid. Damn. You better turn the lights down. I gotta get off drugs. I started cracking on that.
You gonna get off drugs soon, bitch. You gonna get off drugs soon. Believe that.
11 years. Hang in there. He will kill y'all. Let me relax. She was supposed to be cool. I don't give a about you, what you got going on. I don't know who the family is. I don't give a right now. I don't care. Man. I'm getting mad. I'm gonna calm down, bro. Oh, okay.
This was hardly the only shocking aspect of Betty's hallucinations.
Hey, man. I'm on camera. Ooh. I really wanted to bring it back. I don't want to bring she just sitting there looking stupid. See me the gas. Move out the way. She stay looking stupid. Keep moving around.
She was fully conscious, bro. Like, obviously, like, she's fully intent on doing what she did. So, bro, get her out of there. There don't need to be no more talking for real. Gets to a point.
I do this again. She cannot be out there crying, man. That would break my heart. I didn't mean to get her involved into that. Some people don't want to get money. These white people, you need to get money. Yeah, I don't think she didn't start. She just drove off. I think they were still sitting out there singing. And it's all broken. I should do the white over there at the store. I wonder what she gonna say. No, it has nothing to say. This is a place that I get to live. Instead of being killed in the streets by one of these killers. Besides me. A lot of people.
So she doesn't want to be with the killers, but she's a killer. Okay.
I'm not about to be taking up medicine.
All of this was obviously worrisome, but paled in comparison to the disturbing questions Betty asked when police re-entered the room around 2 hours later.
Come on, guys. Yes, sir.
You good?
Okay, sir.
You doing all right?
Yes, sir. I'm okay.
Good deal.
As soon as the officer sits down to talk to her again, Betty quickly turns the conversation to something grisly.
I was gone for like 15 minutes, so she was sitting there burning.
You know, people helped her. They didn't just let her burn.
Okay.
There was another woman in the store that also burned.
What?
Because she tried to help her.
Oh my God, so she died? What was her
No,
race?
she hasn't died.
Okay.
She's white. Does that matter to you?
No. So somebody tried to save her, but she burnt too?
She got burned, yeah.
Is she alive?
She is.
Okay, she at the hospital?
She is.
Is it bad, severe burns?
Not too bad.
Okay.
Veronica was also taken to the hospital for treatment, but her injuries were far less severe, and she was able to go home the same day.
So y'all got me on the video. They had to play the tape and stuff with me throwing the gas on it. Did they see me in the back, like light the match?
Yeah, we have it all on video.
I light the match in the back on it?
Yeah.
The camera in the back room captured the exact moment Joey's co-worker Veronica realized what was happening and how she too was set alight when the fire jumped from Joey's clothing to her own.
Do you feel like what you did was wrong?
Man, my head not too tight.
Like, does it bother you at all?
Am I gonna be in the news?
I don't know. I don't control that.
Okay.
Do you want to be in the news?
It's a stove. Did the stove burn down?
No, the store didn't burn down.
Okay, so is she alive?
She is currently alive, but she's not doing well.
Is she gonna die?
Probably.
Like, what's the chance?
I'd say she has less than a 2% chance.
Damn, bro. Less than 2%, bro. That's crazy.
Her brain vessel gone?
Her what?
Is her brain vessel gone? Is she breathing with, like...
No, she's not breathing on her own. How does that make you feel?
Life support?
Yeah, basically.
But is she, like, burned black?
No, she's not burned black. That's not how it works when a human being burns.
You sure about that? Because I think so.
This was just the beginning of Betty's peculiar interest in the degree of her victim's injuries.
Do I see, like, the pictures and stuff of her or nothing like that?
Or why do you want to see the pictures?
Because I don't know how she looks now.
Bro, get this bitch out of there. For real.
But why does it matter?
They're not gonna show me nothing I did? Like, no picture, nothing?
Why do you want to see it?
I don't know. Is she at the hospital or is she still outside by that store burning?
No, she's at the hospital.
Okay.
They're trying to save her life.
But is she burned? Like, is she black? Because she's a white woman. I killed a white woman.
I know she's white.
Okay, sir.
But I mean, no, it's not like people char up like that. like their skin peels away.
But is she like chocolate black, or she didn't burn took like crust, did she?
What was that? Your goal?
I don't know, sir. I just put the lens in it. You know, what about the black woman? Did she survive? She's not burning nothing, is she?
No. I mean, you're asking a lot of questions about her being burned. I'm just curious as to why.
Did you see her?
Yeah, I've seen her.
So you was out there when you took it. What happened? Like when y'all went into the store?
What do you mean, what happened?
I want to know what happened when y'all went into the store and seen her burning.
Why? Why does it matter?
Okay, I don't need to hear none of this.
I didn't see her burning. I saw it.
How much she get hit with?
Come here. Get up my face. Damn. She still keep with me. That's a lot happening. God damn it. Turn it and heat up.
Yeah, take her to that cold ass cell.
I hate waiting on.
Get her out of here.
Your plan to fall off.
Get her out of here.
Yes, sir.
What she get hit with? Let's see.
You ready to take me, sir?
Yep.
Okay, so let's go. About time. Look at me like a crazy.
All right.
I think pink better than yellow.
Pink, yeah, pink.
They got all the tablets and stuff.
Here we go. It's the first day of life. 40 years, boy. 40.
There was a lot of evidence against Betty.
When she comes off them drugs, when she get off that crack and she's sitting there and...
But the following legal proceedings were far from simple. In order to be considered competent to stand trial, one must demonstrate that they understand the proceedings and are capable of assisting in their own defense. The courts decided that Betty did not meet these criteria until more than a year after the crime took place. Against all odds, Joey survived.
Glory to God. All glory to God, man.
She went through excruciating treatment for her burns over a period of many months and underwent multiple surgeries. Her grueling recovery didn't just impact her, but the rest of her family, including the children she was raising as a single mother. Despite reconstructive surgeries, she's expected to have permanent scars as a constant reminder of what she went through. When the case finally went to court, Veronica, Joey, and Joey's family all delivered impact statements detailing how their lives had been forever changed by Betty's senseless violence. On February 7, 2024, Betty pled no contest to the charge of attempted premeditated first-degree murder and was sentenced to life in prison.
Yep. Get her up out of here, chat. We'll catch y'all with another one. Peace. It's Drew Will.